Today, I'm reviewing the XENSURI Chiller Mini. This right here is a little box you can set next to your bathtub. You put 2 hoses in, you turn it on, and it will chill the water down to as low as 3 degrees Celsius, which is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It's also designed to be used with an inflatable tub. So XENSURI sells a tub that you can put in your back patio. This is the first time I ever did a cold plunge. I'm gonna tell you all about this machine. I'm gonna show you how it is to do a cold plunge and what my experience was. Oh, it's way harder than I expected. I did it for 3 minutes. So glad that I took some advice that I found online and didn't try to get it down to 39 degrees for my first plunge. So 55 degrees was perfect. The shock of getting in when it takes your breath away is freaking intense. This XENSURI worked amazing. This is one of the least expensive options when it comes to being able to do a cold plunge in the comfort of your own home. This unit is 890 watts and can drop the water temp about 5 degrees Fahrenheit every hour. It took me 5 hours to drop the temperature of my bathtub from 85 degrees down to 55 degrees. There is not much to setting it up. You just connect the filter, connect the quick release valves, and plug it in. I like that it has handles on the side and it's really small, so it's easy to move around. The display shows the current water temperature that's coming into the chiller. You just press these up and down arrows to set the target temp that you want to chill the water to. There's also an app so you can control everything with your phone. To chill your tub, you just put the 2 hoses in opposite ends of your tub. One hose is pulling the water in, the other hose is putting the water out at a colder temperature, and you just let it run. That's all there is to it. We're gonna do 3 minutes, 50 at 48 degrees, 9 degrees Celsius. Be brave. Let's go. The only problem that I ran into is my size. I was able to do the plunge in my bathtub and even dunk my head, but at my height, it took a lot of effort and extra time to submerge myself without causing a big waterfall in my bathroom. After my second plunge, I knew I was gonna have to get their Airtub Pro so that I could do a plunge quickly. I wanted to be able to just jump in, dunk my head, and be in the water. Versus this process of getting in my bathtub, as you can see, I have to be very meticulous about how I get into the tub. I can't just plunge. If you have a bigger bathtub or you're a smaller person, then this might work perfect for you. I did it! So, the difference between 55 degrees and 49 degrees was huge. Like, I did it 55 yesterday and I thought, oh, that wasn't that bad. I mean, the 3 minutes went by so fast yesterday. This one, I was struggling. That first minute, I wanted to get out. Your body wants to take short, panicky breaths, like, and so I'm trying to concentrate on taking deeper, slower breaths. But when you dunk your head, then I had to come up for a second to try to get a little air. That's the point. Once you get your head under that, you kind of transition into, okay, I'm doing this, I'm going to tolerate this, I'm going to get through it. The tub comes with a pump, a repair kit, a bag to carry everything in. This was when I realized the whole setup is portable. You could take this with you to a hotel or a cabin or even camping. In my case, I took it to my back patio. The Airtub Pro felt high quality, durable. It's rubber and fiberglass reinforced. It's got 5-layer insulation with hardened walls for superior cold retention, and it definitely holds in the cold. The pump is nice. It only took a few minutes to inflate the tub, and it has a gauge on it so you know that you're inflating it to the correct pressure. This tub is 37.8 inches by 37.8 inches by 35.4 inches. The website says it can accommodate someone 6'9". I love these quick connectors on the hoses. They work perfect and they create a watertight seal. Once you chill the water the first time, you can keep a lot of the cold in and quickly drop the temperature the next day.
When I started chilling, it's at 31 degrees Celsius. That's about 87 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm in Arizona. The water in summertime, it's 114 degrees out right now. The water comes out of the hose at 87 to 90 degrees. The larger the volume of water, the longer it takes to chill it, especially the first time, coming down from 90 degrees Fahrenheit all the way down to 38 degrees, 39 degrees. It's gonna take a while to chill it the first time. But the nice thing is, with the insulated tub, the second time that you chill it, like once I put the lid on it tonight, it's gonna keep it cold. And then tomorrow when I go to drop the temperature, it should just take a short time to drop it back to the really cold temperatures. All right, I'm gonna try to sit in here for 3 minutes. Here we go. I had it way too full of water, which made it way harder for the chiller to chill all that volume of water. The amount of water you're trying to chill makes a huge difference. I weigh 290 pounds. I'm 6'3". I'm gonna show you how much water should be in this thing. It's at 7 degrees Celsius, which is like 44 degrees. The colder it is, the more difficult and painful it is, the more anxiety I have before the plunge. You're probably much better off doing a plunge at about 50 to 55 degrees. And I am a beginner at these plunges. It creates less anxiety. It's actually difficult for the first like 15 seconds, and then it's not that bad when it's at 50 degrees. When you get to the low 40s, it's difficult the whole time you're in the water. Oh yeah, thank you. Immediately upon getting out, you feel amazing. You have a huge adrenaline rush. I feel a little bit cold still. It's dissipating a lot slower. The colder it is, it's like the cold stays with you a little bit longer. The whole time that you're in the water is difficult. It's like work. That was a perfect plunge. So with this tank and this chiller at the correct water level, I'm able to do a full plunge, dunk my head in this tank, and get it chilled down to the low 40s. That's everything I need in a chiller. That's amazing. Maybe the next one I do, I'll do 55 degrees and then gradually work back down to 50 and stay there. Because you get the therapeutic benefit of the plunge at 50 to 55 degrees. You don't have to torture yourself and you're less likely to do it.
The XENSURI Chiller is exactly as advertised. If you want something inexpensive, easy to set up, and portable, you cannot go wrong with XENSURI. It feels super high quality. Same thing with the Airtub Pro. When you have it inflated, it feels solid as a rock. And if you live somewhere where it's hot in the summertime and you have this outdoors, it makes a huge difference having that air tub. I love mine. Thank you, XENSURI. If you want to get one for yourself, you can use the link in the description, and that helps me out, and I appreciate that. But that's all I got. More cool stuff to come. Keep grinding.